Hello, in this video I'm gonna do a voiceover. I realized that everywhere around the boat there were live music and I wasn't able to speak to you because of the music copyright. But yeah, that's how I spend most of my days. I would wake up early in the morning, go to the gym. The gym was fully equipped. They also had instructors. Everything is included, so you don't pay anything extra. The breakfast also was included, and that day, this was the third day we arrived in Mexico. This was my third time in the Cancun region. I have been to Isla Mujeres in Cancun, and this was my first time in Cozumel Island. After we landed, we took some touristic photos by our boat, and then we headed out to the bazaar. There we rented a motorbike, and luckily Josh knew how to drive a motorbike. He was born and raised in Taiwan, so apparently that's the way to transport there. So he was very well knowledgeable on how to get on a bike and ride us to our destination.
Taiwanese girl.
Good job. He's such a great driver. I can't imagine.
Taiwanese.
He didn't even need a training. It's like, I got it. You're amazing. We were looking at options. There is a taxi and it could take you to the public parks. And then we're just walking, and then this guy offered us an option to get a bike. And Josh was like, I've broke the bike before, so I know how to do this. Do you need help? Okay, I'll be back. Like I was saying, so the people who rented us the bike, it was for $75 for both of us on one bike, $65 for one person. And they also gave us a free entrance to this beach. It's called San Francisco, and if we just spend some money to get food and drink, we get it for free. Otherwise, entrance is $25. Yeah, that was everything.
That's everything.
All right, so we're gonna go and check it out.
Really liked our room keeper. He would surprise us with funny little animal towels every time. And let me show you my back. This is how bad it was burned while biking around the islands. Nonetheless, we tried to make the best out of our time back on land. Every day after dinner, they had special performances, shows, and this night they had magic show. And my favorite thing after was grabbing a tea and going to the piano bar and spend the night there. I was really amazed by the entertainment on boat. We haven't seen one show twice. There's been constantly different types of shows and performances and dance shows. It was wonderful. And every night I paid a visit to the piano bar where I had my cup of tea and sat on my little chair enjoying the night. And Josh's favorite thing was to grab a free pizza late at night and then enjoy whatever performance and shows was happening. That was the last night, so everyone was dancing all over the boat. After playing some basketball, we headed back to our room and we had a little spot moment with the sheet mask that I bought. And this is how we spent our last night at the boat. And this concludes our first time experience on a cruise line.
So we're waiting right now for our checkout time, so I thought it would be a good time to give you a little review. I am so sorry, first of all, that I didn't get to talk throughout this video, and that is because there's music everywhere, even in our bedroom. Everywhere there's music, and I know that because of the copyrights, YouTube wouldn't allow for the sound to accompany by the music to go live. So I wasn't able to speak until now. We're waiting right now for our checkout time. They have given us time frames where we could exit the cruise. So I'm just waiting around here right now. This was my first time experience being on a cruise ship, and I am actually super shocked because it was nothing like I imagined. I thought it would be just a boring little trip, but this was so well prepared. We rode with the Royal Caribbean, and our cruise line was from Galveston to Cozumel in Mexico. And since we live in Texas, a lot of our friends and families do this on regular, because all you have to do is just drive up to Galveston. We never felt very comfortable with being on a boat and on the ocean, and so I've never tried it, and I have motion sickness, and I was not willing to give myself another round of stress, not knowing like how would that go. But we finally got convinced and we tried it, and it was fantastic. I had no issues with my motion sickness. I didn't have to take any medications. We bought it just in case, but we never used it. They've maintained the movements of the ship so well. We were on the second floor, by the way, so I'm not really sure if you're lower or higher, if you feel less of it, but honestly, we've been spending time in every one of the decks, and I never felt uncomfortable with the deck movements. So it was overall a very great experience. But we have a better idea now for next time what to pack. Some of the things that came up for us, it was that because the weather is so much full of moisture, so you would need a lot of change of clothes. So double whatever amount of underwear or comfy clothes you need daily. In the morning they have a lot of activities, so I would be packing like something that is comfortable, like a gym kind of an outfit, and then sundresses afterwards for lunch, and then something either formal if you have a formal event, or I would just make sure to have something that is a little bit on the warmer side because it can get cold. So when we were in the island, we decided to take a motorbike to explore the island, and we burned so badly because we were for an extended amount of time on the bike in the same exact angle that the sun was hitting us. So my back and one of my leg and arms got burned super badly. So I would say sunscreen, but something that is easy to rub so you can reapply often, and aloe vera moisturizer because you would need a lot of that. Yeah, I think that was it, right? Did I forget anything? Yeah, so we're definitely planning to come back, and I hope you've never had an experience to go on one. This video encourages you to try it, and I will see you on the next video. Thank you for watching.